Singapore versus Botswana. It's a great, great mouth-watering match from prospect.
I agree. I mean, watching them play during the round games, I think we're in for a big match today.
There we go, that's the Botswana lineup, and Hildah Binang has been spectacular. She has got an 88% average of her shots, at 138 shots and 122 made. Bagidi, the captain, is also very good with 88% as well. So if they do transition and get it to that front circle, watch out. It's going to be difficult for Singapore. But Singapore themselves have got two very, very impressive players up front. Yasmin Ho, and of course, Charamine. She hasn't been fizzing that well this week, but I tell you what, she is in the mood right now. This is for the 3rd and 4th place of the Nations Cup. And, well, the centre players we saw, of course, with Kimberly Lim and Nurul, Baizura, they'll be working hard to feed the front players. They're the substitutes. We're likely to see Premila Hirubalan. We might see Chen, Lili coming into goalkeeper's position as well. But no doubt at all, Singapore, with the crowd we've got here, will be trying to put on a really, really good show for us. There is Charamine. So she has got a great reputation for finishing well. And I tell you what, a goal attack gives her that bit of extra freedom to move around the court a bit more as well.
Yeah, and then as goal attack, she also gets to dictate play a little bit more. So that would be something that her experience in the team would really help the team this afternoon.
I'm not going to fight the stadium announcer, so we'll let him do the introductions. Well, the atmosphere inside this OCBC arena is significant. It's hot. There are our officials for this one. James Matthew on the right. Emma Davey just hit the whistle, takes the ball, and they're both from Australia. Of course, it's not that unusual to see men not only umpiring, but to be playing as well. They have mixed teams as well, Parveen, in Australia. Australia and New Zealand are the top of the world in terms of netball, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And the men played it really well there as well. So this will be interesting.
Yep. Right, it will be Botswana from right to left on your screens, and they will start us off on the centre. The last time they met, it was a 46-38 to Botswana, but Singapore, and that's a good turnover picked up by the captain, Micky Lin. She really is very vital to this defence now, because they've got a very strong attacking duo. And they just need to take their time a little bit here. Oh, stepping has been called on Charamine, so I can't believe that.
Yeah, stepping has been quite a problem the whole week. So it's something that, the players just have to tidy up.
Okay, well, Kimberly Lim gets it out there. And as long as centre Nurul Baizura can keep in control as well, feed it forward. And it's another problem for Singapore. They can't afford these turnovers. The defense is hard enough without inaccuracies moving this ball, transitioning, and that's a 3-second. Wow.
Yeah, it's good pressure by the whole team, so that's really what you want from all your players.
No score on the board, and we have been going nearly a minute and a half. That's extraordinary. There's a lot of, and that's a replay ball. Can't touch it with two, drop it and pick it up again. Nurul there was at fault. They've got to cut out these faults. It's really quite sloppy play, Berlin.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to minimize your turnovers. And our defensive duo of Micky Lin and Premila Hirubalan has been doing really well. They've turned over quite a bit now.
Well, there's the big heroine, although she missed her first chance. Hildah Binang, 88% of success in her shots. And we've seen her in the early part of the week. Well, she was unbelievable, 94, 95%. Dropped off that just a little bit, but Nurul plays it off. Charamine picks it up, looking for support with Kimberly. And now Yasmin Ho, well, her score is 90%, so she'll get that, won't she? Silly of me. Yeah, well.
But Yasmin has been shooting really well all week, so, she's sitting at almost 90%, so I think that's something that she just needs to grow into the game.
Yeah. 116 out of 128 attempts, so really very, very impressive. Here's this diminutive Gagotheko Tshelametsi, and well, she misses out on that. She is the wing attack.
So the Singapore defenders are doing really well, opening the game with a lot of turnovers, just giving their shooters a bit more attempts.
Yasmin will square it up at 1-1. Well, generally speaking, Singapore have been a little bit disappointing this week, but now's the chance where the whole media is on them, the TV cameras are on. This is the time to really make an impression. Of course, we are going outside Singapore. There's a world feed of this. That's another good point. And, well, Tumisang Bagidi, the captain, again, very strong, 60 from 68. 88% scoring for her.
Yeah, Singapore would be a bit disappointed with, that they're playing for the 3rd, 4th placing. But then, you really want to finish well. So this is their opportunity to come out 3rd and, win against Botswana.
Identify a few. Sarona Hans there picks it up, and she's just 17 years old. I tell you, she is very, very strong wing defender.
Good patient play by Botswana.
Bagidi coming to help, and there she is again. Tumisang Bagidi makes it, and that's 3-1. They will also have the ball from the center as well. Alternate play.
Yes, so center passes are taken alternately between the two teams, regardless of who scores the goal.
well, that was not great. Hildah Binang was saying, what? Was that to me? My goodness. Easily picked up. Oh, that's not a good pass. Charmaine So couldn't get that if she was twice as tall.
Twice as tall. That would sure help in the goal circle.
Again, it's Tshelametsi that's moving nicely. Up comes Beauty Letsholo. Actually, it's Chedza Matshaba, I beg your pardon. Chedza is the centre. And that's gone too long. Nerves on both sides. Ooh, what a retake.
Is it going to be third time lucky?
Yeah. Oh, this is Binang. She makes it. It's 4-1. This is again allowing. And there's going to be a medical timeout. I got a feeling that Charmaine So came over towards James Matthews and said, you know, I've got a wrist problem here. I'm sorry, but I need to have my wrist attended to. And there you go. It is the right wrist.
Well, it's a good timeout as well, you know, just for the team to regroup. I mean, they're 4-1 down. It's not the best of starts, but then I think Singapore defense has been doing a really good job. They've been, you know, getting turnovers, and it's just letting the attackers settle down and get into the groove of things.
Parveen Chan is with me, former Singapore captain in 2005, 2007. In fact, was victorious in this tournament during those years. In fact, Singapore won it twice in the early years. You seem to recall, and you've been telling me about those magical moments of yesteryear.
It is one of the best moments. Always great to win at home with, you know, the full crowd cheering behind you. So yeah, special memories.
But you know, I was really interested to hear you say that this is a good time to regroup, to be obviously looking at the scoreboard 4-1. You're not suggesting for one moment that Charmaine So is not injured in the wrist,
are you? Of course not. And you know, for shooters, your wrist is really important. It's all about the wrist action. So she just probably needs to get it looked at, and then they're off again.
Right, Simon Raftery has done a good job in patching her up a little bit. So here we go again, but that's another very, very determined. I tell you, they are so strong and competitive, and that was Sarona Hans again getting in there and really attempting. Here's Yasmin Ho, and that will be another opportunity. You're getting too close, 0.9 meters, and that's Yasmin Ho for the second time, puts it up for 2-4. So it was a good medical timeout.
I didn't say it. So it's good that the Singapore team is trying to hold up the attack so it doesn't get to the goal circle as quickly.
Yep. Bagidi plays one in, but it was, and that's over the top again. Well, there's no doubt at all the goal defender on that occasion, Premila, is certainly at fault, but that wasn't too good and clever. That was really, well, you've probably done better to let it go out and start with all your players behind, because it immediately comes back, and it was certainly an assist for the attack of Botswana. They lead by 5-2 in these opening exchanges. Yasmin nearly got caught out with the 3. Kimberly has certainly been caught out there, and again it's a very good piece of play by Sarona Hans, who's played in the local leagues here.
So yeah, Kimberly Lim, you know, being a little tinier, she really needs to clear the hands of all the defenders, because with long hands it's just easy to tip the ball and get it deflected. Yep,
they are moving this ball very nicely. There's a lot of good running off the ball. There's a perfect example. Good pace and a lovely finish there. Again, it's Hildah Binang. She has impressed us all week.
Yes, the shooting combination of Hildah Binang and Tumisang Bagidi, they're just impressive.
I don't know whether that was an offside call or whether there was some contact, but certainly Singapore have got possession back. A very useful turnover in the circumstances. They will get the ball possession. If they score here, they'll have 2 chances. Wow, I tell you, they really don't hold back. You mentioned the word gazelle. I tell you what, in that part of Africa, they're just a little bit north of South Africa, and in fact the Kalahari Desert has a significant part of Botswana. It's a country of about 2 million people. Oh, and that swings around just like water going down a plug hole. But as I mentioned, they've got the ball back again now. And this will be very useful if they can pick up one here. Very quickly played. Unlucky, turnover ball. Singapore working hard to try and get on top of this very, very impressive Botswana team. They beat them last time, but Singapore lost to Botswana, but they beat them in 2014, so Botswana's confidence is high, but Nurul gets penalised for that infringement, and now Hildah again will make it 7-3. There you go.
Really nice patient play by the Botswana team. They're fast, but they're not in a hurry to get rid of the ball, and that's really nice to watch.
Again, Tumisang plays it to Tshelametsi. Good intercept. Again, Micky Lin. That's a nice pass. Good chest passing here. Now they need accuracy. Again, patience is always a good thing. Charamine likes this distance. She's a little bit closer. She loves this distance. There you go. 7-4.
Right, she loves that distance.
Nurul plays it forward again. And Kimberly will play another part. Charamine is a little bit further away, but makes it all the same. It's 5-7. Well, that's a good fight back. And it all started with that turnover that Micky Lin tripped up. Okay, we'll have this with a contact.
Yeah, a little bit of obstruction. Not 3 feet away from the player with the ball.
Long ball in, and it's a nice, great take again. Hildah does it, and it's the simplest, fastest way to the net, isn't it?
Yeah, with pinpoint accuracy, that's just the best pass.
Nurul is coming off the play. There she is. Kimberly is right in front, and that will be yet another one. And again, some good umpiring. James Matthews is watching this.
That was, you just missed a really
What happened there?
She threw it straight at the hole and got it right back just to make herself a little closer. Beauty of a pass to herself.
And another good turnover, and we see now again Singapore moving forward, a lot more authority, a lot more confidence. Single-handed pass. Charamine picks it up, comes back for the return. It will be again too close. Charamine is a long way back. Will she pass it over? She doesn't need to. It's 7-8. She got it again. This Nurul will take this from the centre, and they'll look at levelling up after a disastrous start. Singapore fought back well. Again, it's going to be from the side, Singapore's ball. Hey, this is fun.
It is, and it's a great comeback by the Singapore team.
Long ball is too long. Wow.
Yeah, I think that's one of those she needs to be twice her height again.
Parveen Nair definitely could have done with taking a bit more pace off that. That's a long ball in, and that's a great intervention. Excellent work by Premila Hirubalan. It's still with Botswana. Here's Tshelametsi, and now the captain gets a good one, Bagidi.
I mean, that's the most experienced, defending combinations that Singapore has. I mean, both of them have 100 caps and more. So the team will really be counting on their experience to get them through this game.
It's no time at all getting it through once more to Hildah Binang. So after fighting hard to get into good position to level up at 8-all, they've suddenly dropped 3 in a row. I don't know whether the stats are telling me the truth here. Hopefully they are, but it's 88% Singapore altogether. That is continuing with that, with Yasmin in position to make it 8 points to 10. 89% now. Yasmin has got 80% herself. Oh, that's a really good play right through the center. And Hildah, again, we told you right at the beginning, she has got a fantastic record. And if they can find her, she will do damage. Transition taking a little bit slower this time. Singapore having to run off the ball very, very well. Okay. Centre is pulled up right there. That's Matshaba. There's Kimberly plays it just on the ground to Charamine. Charamine goes to the big one, misses it. And that will be, well, you'd have to say an error on the play now because Singapore desperately needed that one. But Botswana doing very nicely at the moment. Charamine chasing around and looking to intercept that centre third play. Tshelametsi comes back. Over the top again, it's Tshelametsi, and now it's Hildah Binang with the ball. She can take the pace and she'll make the shot and score. It's 12-8.
Nice shot by Hildah Binang, and Micky Lin will really have to be, keep a close watch on Hildah Binang because she really is the go-to girl.
Yep. Well, Micky Lin trying hard to take every ball that comes into the danger zone, but here's now Tumisang Bagidi. She's made it. And with just 40 seconds left in this first quarter, Singapore fought back to 8-all, but since then it's all been 5 in a row for the team from Botswana. 31 seconds left. They do have a possession after this if they can get into shooting zone. It's not there at the moment. Come on, pick up the ball. It's 23 seconds left. Charmaine's got it. Let's see whether or not, well, Nurul there takes it. 17 seconds. They need to be urgent with this. Got to be getting into position. Take the shot very quickly. Another one. But it's still 9 seconds left. And although they might get the chance, here's Yasmin. It's in. They could have done the play from the centre as well. And that is end of the first quarter. 13 points to 9. And although there was a lot of excitement, most of it came with a very, very solid attack and some good turnovers for the Botswana team.
Yeah, so Botswana would be really happy with how they started the match. They're in control, they're fast, and they've been looking to all the goal shooters to put in the shot, and that's working out really well for them.
So what do you think Ruth Aitken is actually saying to the defenders, well, particularly to Premila in particular there?
I think for Ruth, I mean, she will be telling the defenders to just keep doing what they're doing because they have gotten quite a lot of turnover balls. It's really just asking the attackers to maybe focus a little bit, watch the passes, take more care in the passes.
Let's have a look then at the replay of that first quarter. Some highlights. So we are back with the live, and there's our graphic showing the first quarter stats, 13-9. Look at the attempts, 5 more for Botswana than for Singapore. The goal percentage, that's interesting because the actual success rate of the Singapore shooters is a little bit higher. Intercepts, well, Singapore will be happy with that. Turnovers as well, so a little bit more from the instruction perspective, but on the whole, not so bad. But the scoreline actually tells a slightly different story. Singapore will be relatively happy, but certainly they could be a little bit more dynamic in the middle, to my way of thinking. They've been a little bit slow when the transfer from the centre third gets into the attacking third. A little bit slow in getting into positional position.
Yeah, I mean, they probably need to time it a little bit better, and then for the attackers to really punch through and drive towards the ball.
terms of the stats, Hildah Binang 83% after that first quarter. Tumisang, the captain, Bagidi, has 75%. So here we go with the second quarter, and immediately a lovely looping pass over the top to the captain Bagidi. A little bit of nudging there from Ang because she's been changed in now. We've got Ang Shiqi has come in as wing defender. That's good stuff.
And we have Micky Lin and Premila Hirubalan just swapping positions. So Micky Lin has gone out to goal defense and Premila Hirubalan has gone to goalkeeper.
So Parveen Nair comes out, Ang Shiqi comes in. Well, that was disappointing. 13-9 remains. Trying to sharpen up positional play and see if they can put a little pressure on. That's good hands. Really nice play. And well, they get another chance here. Half a pace forward and easily in there for 14-9. And it was Tumisang Bagidi.
Botswana's transition out of the goal third towards the shooting third is just impressive. You know, it's been impressive all week, and they've just continued today.
They're playing well as a team, and another error from Yasmin Ho. It's off the rim and away. So 2 chances there. Singapore have scorned them both. It's spurned them both. It's not easy, but it's back again. And that was interesting that Yasmin let that bounce because she had already touched it with 2. Oh dear, what's happening there?
That's a second stopping from Charamine so today.
Okay. Oh, nice play. Great work from the wing defender, Ang Shiqi. And that will be another possession to Singapore. Charmaine So turns. She can do it from this distance. She can. 10-14. Ruth is just a little bit anxious, and Yomi Hong, who also coached the invitational team, was having a few words as well. It's all very nerve-wracking stuff, and that is Ang Shiqi who committed that infringement. Playing it back, and Tshelametsi. Premila gives it back now to Hildah Binang to take the shot. Oh, in fact, she's played it over to Bagidi, who does make it for 15. Singapore have got possession from the half. Nurul. Charmaine again, wandering back, and that left shoulder. It's no good. It's a little touch and then picked up easily by Botswana. And tell you, Sarona Hans is very, very hard.
John, what I find really strange this week is that the Singapore team hasn't been as clinical as they used to be. I'm not sure whether it's just that they've had such a big year and that, you know, we're at the tail end of a season, but really a lot of soft turnovers, I call them.
Yep. And most of them have been from easy positions. Yasmin Ho. Oh, that's another loss. Cannot believe it. They were lucky to get the turnover last time, but Botswana taking advantage of this. Oh dear. And again, it's Tshelametsi playing it back off. And Micky Lin trying to do a good job here, but doesn't quite seal that one. Premila puts it out for another Botswana play. Under the net it's very tight. There's a lot of things going on, and another one, but Premila just will not let it through.
Yeah, good hands and reaction by Premila Hirubalan there.
She really does need to keep that significant play, but a good, again, another shot from 2.5 meters from Hildah Binang. It's 16-10. Singapore struggling, and well, picked up nicely there. Now Nurul moves it on. Nurul again has got it, but that will be an infringement. They're not slow in attacking, are they? Wing defense there, Sarona Hans again. She really has got very, very keen determination. Charmaine makes one.
And that's what you expect of the wing defenses, you know, to stick really tight to your attacker and just don't give up. So she's just doing a fantastic job.
Yeah. Charamine bounce passes, goes back under, and that will be another point. That's a really good recovery here for the moment, but immediately coming up is Chedza Matshaba. She's played in Singapore as well, I believe, in the leagues. There's several of them that have.
Yeah.
I think Ntebogang as well, the goal defender. So they are used to perhaps these conditions, and maybe even, dare I say it, used to Singapore's style of play. Well, that's a very interesting pick up there. And Baizura once again is on. That was the captain, Bagidi, that intercepted that one. And here is Binang to overtake the challenge of shooting, and in fact gets another good one into 17-12.
That seems to happen a lot, you know. A team turns over the ball and then we turn over the ball, and that just keep happening. So it's not quite clean and smooth flowing.
No, and for a player like yourself, that will be very frustrating, very annoying.
It is. I'm sort of like gripping my hand.
I noticed that.
I'll try to relax.
Okay. It's less than 9 minutes left in the half, and Botswana 17-13. They've got the ball from the half, on the centre pass. Well, Premila was tempted to go in for that. Hildah takes it, but it now comes back to the edge of the circle. There is Tumisang again. Tumisang will be off play, and that is a very relieving turnover from the goal line, and Premila will take it. Needs to have support. Micky Lin comes in there oh, that's a bad play. Very, very lucky.
Yeah, good backup by Premila Hirubalan.
Yeah. Nice work, Charamine. She's very active, has to watch her steps. And Baizura again. Nurul does a good job, and there is Kimberly that comes in, and it's a beauty. Lovely off play. And another good shot and score. This will bring them back, if they can convert this opportunity, back to within 2. 14-17. Nice dummy play by Kimberly Lim there to find space. Nurul there is right on the edge. Finds Charamine, who will do this at yes, she has at 3.5 meters. 15-17. Good fight back. The crowd getting into this. They love that kind of fight. Premila doesn't quite make it, opens up the opportunity now, and again it's Tumisang in position, half a pace forward, makes it. Good work there. They are very quick at moving this ball to the attacking zone.
They are. Botswana is really good moving the ball quickly, and then it's also not just about speed, it's about accuracy as well.
Yeah. Long flat ball through off the single pass, but it will be Singapore's ball. Micky comes up. Nurul is there. She's got Kimberly outside. Nurul still using her. Charamine gets the bounce pass. She'll be from her lucky distance as well. And it's a short. My goodness. Commentator's curse maybe, but at 18-15. Again, it's a nice play from Tshelametsi that sees it going forward at pace. That's a good intercept though. Nice work by Shiqi disrupts the attack. Yep, Kimberly comes back, and again Charamine plays it. Nurul, this is good stuff. Nice play. We like that. All right, that's very good.
That's a really nice passage of
It
play.
was perfect because it was originally Shiqi that disrupted, made the turnover, and then there was a very, very quick movement through the phases. Excellent.
Yeah, Shiqi has come on really nicely in the second quarter. You know, she's disrupted a lot of attack.
Yeah, she reaches well, keeps a firm position and makes the basket. Sorry, makes
Net.
the net.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
16-19. Singapore in possession. So needs to move it. Tumisang actually has got a problem with her ankle. Will take a medical timeout here with just over 5.5 minutes left in the half. Singapore fought back well. They're back within 3. They are back in possession. Can they make it tied up here? Because actually, if they get this one down, they've got possession next time as well.
Yeah, so what happens next is probably quite crucial, and then Botswana might be holding their breath as well, because Tumisang has been really dynamic in her play, so we'll see what happens.
And that's the incident. Goes over on the ankle a little bit as she drives into an opponent, and there we go. I thought I saw the left knee going into Micky Lin's right knee, but well, this looks a lot more serious than we at first thought. The medicals do quite a job here, but well, the bench, the coach Ntebogang, assistant coach is Kakisano Bawela, and at 1916, certainly Botswana doing enough. They won the earlier encounter 46-38. That was on the fourth day of competition, just before the break day. Well, they all look as if they feel as if they've got a chance. What do you reckon? Body language is still strong?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely got a chance. This is only the second quarter. There's 2 more quarters to play, and 1916 is just nothing.
Botswana actually pushed Northern Ireland very close. In fact, up until the last quarter, they were even Stevens. In fact, led it on a couple of occasions, but Northern Ireland came through and will still be favourites for this one. That's a matchup between PNG and Northern Ireland later on for the title. Singapore in possession. Micky Lin will make it, and Kimberly Lim is fouled. Kimberly will play it. She's got Ang on the left, but Charamine comes up as a forward position. Again, Kimberly leaves it for Charamine, who's got a little bit. Oh, that's a bad pass. Oh my goodness me. Concentration, focus, accuracy, whatever words you want to use, they weren't there.
All out the window.
Yeah. That's better. Oh, and a little bit of contact. Unlucky.
That was really unlucky for Micky Lin, because she was there, saw it, read it, just attacked late.
Charmaine trying to do something to disrupt the concentration here. Tshelametsi again, she comes into position, very handy position. There she is, a 3-seconder, and that's really good play. Tumisang will not be happy with that. Second time she's been called up for 3 seconds.
Yeah, but it's great pressure by the Singapore defenders.
Baizura plays it inside. Yasmin Ho is there again. Charmaine trying to find a shape position there. And Yasmin, well, Charmaine gets pushed out again, but Kimberly, oh, there's a lot of contact there, my goodness.
Yeah, lots of contact for a non-contact sport.
Yeah, okay. Charmaine is there, she'll make this. No, my goodness, it's gone. It's really, really tough when you make those kind of errors. Hilda's got the ball, she plays it off to Tshelametsi. And Matshaba is also in attendance together with Tumisang. That's lovely. Hilda will make this one for 20. She's got it.
Really good pass, faked Premila Hirubalan one way and then looked straight into the post.
2016. We're in the final day of competition for the 3rd, 4th position of the Mission Foods Nations Cup. Glad you could join us. Singapore's OCBC arena is really alive and kicking. It needs Singapore as the host nation to come up with a 2 or 3. That's lovely play. Charamine has played it off to Yasmin, who makes the play, and that is 17-20, and that was really, really good. It's going to be Singapore's ball again. This to get back within 2. Kimberly Lim struggling a little bit with an ankle there, possibly. Lovely play from Nurul, and that stepping. No, it was contact. You have to help me with the rules a little bit, Parveen. I tell you. Oh,
you're doing right.
Yasmin Ho takes it up to 2 points the difference. 18-20. 2 minutes 45 seconds left. That's coming up for that, stepping over the time first, I think. And wow, that is an interesting one. Was that an offside? Was it?
No, I think that's a little bit of an offensive contact by goal shooter.
Okay.
Hildah Binang.
Nurul is back here in the centre third. Ang is playing it, looking for Kimberly. She's covered up. That's nice play again. make it here, and that's within one. And listen to the crowd exploding.
Yeah, and it's the Singapore center pass.
Really, really important time. They can level things here. Kimberly Lim, oh, is pulled up for stepping there. Unbelievable. Emma Davey pulls her up for stepping in a crucial time. You never know, that might be the decision for the third place overall. There's not going to be many points in this at the end.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close match all the way.
Good turnover there. A little bit lucky. Yasmin Ho. Charamine so actually telegraphed that a little bit, that pass, the chest pass. Maybe got to get it a little bit faster, and again some dummy passing, but that will be free throw to Singapore. 1 minute 18 seconds left. Yasmin looks at it, and well, she doesn't make it. It was a little bit far out for her. That's Charmaine's kind of area. Tshelametsi is looking for support. She finds it behind her. Now in front. Nice work from the Chedza Matshaba. Tshelametsi as well comes again.
Yeah,
They're nice, confident. Oh, good pass away by Premila. And Kimberly Lim is there.
So let's hope they finish off this play this time, because it's the third time that they're trying.
Definitely need this one in the net. Got it. Charamine, 37 seconds though, and that means that Botswana can come again. It's 20 all. It will be really good to intercept here. To get a turnover will be vital. Listen to the crowd. No, it's not going to happen. Hildah Binang has got it. 19 seconds, and here's a big chance. 16 if they can be quick about it. Still got to be quick. That intercept is not made. 8 seconds. It's got to be into the middle now. 5, 4, 3, and that is 2 seconds. They're holding up the play. Emma Davey blows the long whistle that signifies the timekeeper has got to stop it. So needs to turn and shoot. She's got to shoot. Here we go. It's beyond, but it'll be taken again. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Drama, trauma. Love it. Once again, Charmaine will take it and go, but no, Yasmin, and it's up there, but it's called out.
Yeah, so it came after the whistle, so that's not counted.
Oh, the agony.
I know.
21-20, Botswana in the lead at the half. But the great thing is, there was a lot of atmosphere built by the crowd because of the good play from Singapore at the end of that half.
Yeah, and it's a fantastic fight back. I mean, it's just one goal. One goal is almost like nothing in 30 minutes. So I think we have a match on our hands.
Really good match on our hands. We've got a 5-minute break here at the half. A few things will be happening, I'm sure. We've got some match stats, and we'll also have in just a while. There we go. It wasn't at all a big while, was it? Here you go. Here's the highlights of that quarter. So we've got a little bit of action going on in front of us with the commentators, the stadium commentators, but Botswana there you can see just leading by 21-20, and you can see Singapore one more attempt. The goal percentage is switched though now because Botswana picked up 81 over Singapore 74. Charamine missed the couple. The rebounds are also very important, and that's where Botswana looked pretty good. Everything else is fairly similar. Obstruction, that's 5 in that quarter for Singapore. So, you know, discipline is obviously going to be important as well. But hey, on the whole, we're loving this match. It's for the fourth playoff. And in just a while, we'll be back in to the major play. I hope you can join us for that. 21-20 in favour of Botswana over Singapore at halftime.
You can walk, you can run, you can skip, you can fly. Yes. Okay, ready? You might want to like move on. You might run. Ready, set, go! It's a race of the netballers. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it some support. Oh, you take the ball. Hey, you gotta look down the line of red in the ball. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, close one eye, okay? Oh, okay, so here you go. One. Yeah. Okay. That's the name of this one. Okay, tap it the left. Okay, so for winning, you guys have to bring home a movie ticket. F1 bucks. Congratulations, Ella and Deborah. Now look at the ticket number and then you guys got F1 towel and an oval. You guys are going for it. So today's the last day and you can get merch, you guys. You got me and all, everybody still for t-shirts. Now the t-shirts are going free t-shirts for $40. So 6 days to Christmas. If you need a Christmas gift, please head on over to our merchandise outside the mall.
Okay, well, ready to roll again. There's one change, in fact, and it looks like we've got Premila Liu coming in for Singapore to goal attack, and Charmaine So moving to goal shooter. So Yasmin Ho has been replaced. Baizura's there, and we are ready to go with the second half. Botswana in the white and light blue, from right to left on the court, and you can see immediately that ball was far too strong.
Yeah, Beauty Lesotho, who has just come on at centre, is probably not going to be very pleased with that pass that she made.
And that wasn't a good pickup either. And whoa, well, lots of errors on the opening exchanges here in the start of the second half. The third quarter, a vital one, of course. There's a little bit of hipping. And Liu is there, but Charmaine is from a distance, takes half a pace, makes it 21 all. And now, of course, they've got the repossession again at the centre pass. That's nice. That is really good passing. Well played, Pamela. Well played, Charmaine. This is the lead now. Haven't said that too many times for Singapore.
Yeah, hopefully we'll keep the lead for the next 2 quarters.
22-21. Not that we're biased. This is an international feed, you know, Pearlie.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, good work again. It's Tumisang that made that one. Fluent movement. Ooh, that was a little bit lucky. Tumisang almost got to that. Charmaine does well. Gets into position there. Premila Liu is stopped from getting that one. And that is a lovely piece of play. Again from Motlakaloso. Motlakaloso is actually, I'm struggling with her name, but she knows who I mean. And her mum does, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah, it is quite a mouthful. I shall try not to try.
Motlakaloso, I beg your pardon, it's Ntebogang. Motlakaloso.
And she's been really impressive for Botswana.
Yeah. 23-22, Botswana on the attack in the right corner. Beauty puts it over the top, but that will be Singapore's ball at the goal line. Premila. Oh my goodness me. I tell you what, Kimberly Lim has to be strong as well as fast on that. She was really being attacked by Sarona Hans. She really is a hands full, I tell you. Very, very difficult to play against.
I like that, John. That's quite a good.
Charmaine's got it again. Kimberly Lim looking for support, looking to support the attack. Charmaine is there and makes it 23 all. Nurul again. Micky puts it forward to Kimberly. Charmaine moves inside again, then backs off it. Looks for support, it's 3 seconds, oh dear. You knew the moment she took a step that she was going to be in trouble with the time.
Yeah, it would have been better just to put up the shot.
Yep. Beauty plays it out to the left to Tumisang. Right in front there is Hildah Binang trying to dictate what's happening. She's putting her hips and in fact getting a lot of body into the play, but Tumisang was not distracted by that, I can tell you. Very good, 24-23.
Oh, that was really bad luck because RCC had great acceleration on that one.
Letsholo again. It's a long ball across. And the wing attack is Chedza Matshaba. She's moved from centre. So we've got 2 centres, in fact, for Botswana at the moment. Matshaba and Letsholo, they love that centre position. So is interrupted there by the keeper. That's Francinah Eyman. Singapore back in possession, but they're 2 goals adrift at the moment. That's nice play. Pamela will have a free shot here. And we should have another go. Charmaine will take it. Charmaine dictating where the opposition stands. It's a lovely feeling. I don't want you there, I want you by my side. 24-25, it's a long ball, it's a beauty to Hildah Binang. It's 26-24.
That was just a pinpoint accurate pass.
Yeah, and they're obviously keeping their eyes out for that opportunity all the time. Charmaine again, nice 1-2 with Nurul. Kimberly Lim looking for, close to 3 seconds again, but there's a bit of pushing in the circle.
Yeah, really lucky to get away with that one because we were just at the edge of 3 seconds.
Charmaine finds that one for 25-26. But coming up, Letsholo with the pass. Oh, what's that? What is that? Charmaine looking for another opportunity. She may have played that. Pamela's a long way out, but she'll try it. Oh, and it's that reverse spin that takes it away from the rim this occasion. Again, Pamela Liu. She had before, she came on 30-42, and that is now 27-25. She had 30 from 42, did Pamela.
That was a really nice move by Hildah Binang.
Yep.
Take your defender one way, come back straight to the post.
Nice swivel. And again, you got to get it a little bit quicker, looking for support. And again, it was too close. The keeper, Francinah Eyman, she doesn't give any space anyway, but Charmaine has got a chance to make it 26. Here she goes, and it's a miss. Well, in fact, it doesn't matter whether that was gathered by Pamela. It's a turnover. Oh, in a step. I mean, you have to say at this level, that really is quite poor.
Yeah,
giving the ball up.
Yeah, from a stepping. I mean, that's usually bread and butter stuff. You know, you don't give away easy steps like that.
That is going to be Botswana's ball. Some lovely defending there. Kimberly, well, not Kimberly, it was Micky, actually, Micky Lin, who actually put that one out. Singapore need to really, really keep their cool when they're on the attack. Long ball has come back again. And Beauty Letsholo puts it out wide to Tumisang. Beauty again, it's a miss, and that could be crucial. That turnover could be very, very important in this quarter. Nice interplay there. Nice, good work from Kimberly Lim to come for it. And in the centre, good play. Charamine will fire this one in. She's got perfect opportunity. That's her distance. It's perfect. 7 minutes left. 26-27. Beauty Letsholo takes this from the centre. Long pass again. And another long pass. Hildah plays it off once more. Matshaba is there, but it will come back for Botswana's ball. Here's Tumisang.
So what the Singapore defenders have been doing really well is to try to keep the attackers away from the goal circle, so it's harder to feed.
They have done well. Premila is fouling on this occasion. Hildah puts it up and it's long, but that's a really good rebound. Well done, Tumisang. And it's in this time for 28-26. Singapore will take it from the centre. 6 minutes left in this third quarter. Ooh, it could be too long. My goodness, that was a basic error. Really basic error at a crucial time in the match. Singapore will definitely rue that opportunity. Long ball is good. Tumisang on the far side, and that goes out. It's going to be Botswana again, calling for it. And well, Tumisang is in a good shooting position here, and she does make it. 29-26 just shows how important that out ball was earlier, because they follow up with a centre pass as well.
Yeah, all these little turnovers, they all count. You know, they add up at the end of the day.
There's another turnover though. Singapore benefiting from that. Matshaba is back in good shape. Beauty Letsholo as well. And here's Hildah, so quick on the attack, but that's easily picked up. Nurul together. It's a long ball there to Pamela Liu. Charamine cannot get into position because of a foul. She can now though. This is for 27. Singapore with the ball again is to liven up. A really good opportunity to get close, and that was a touch though.
That was a lucky touch.
Yeah, it was. Lang again. Charamine So is a fair way out, but she puts it up and in. She takes it and makes it. It's 28-29. Here's Beauty Letsholo. Again, Premila comes up, and that's a turnover in the centre.
Yeah, that's another step by the Botswana team.
Basic errors can be very costly at this level. Here's the chance to level up, but oh, another, is that attacking? No, it's going to be Singapore's ball.
Yeah, it's a contact by Charamine,
No,
so
Charamine, yeah.
a little pushing just to get her space.
Well, that again is a major error. 8 all in the third quarter. 1 point the difference, and Botswana should make this attack. They're very, very strong. Look at that. Hildah right in the middle and makes it easily. 30 points. They've got just 3.5 minutes left. Is this going to be another medical?
Yeah, it looks like Pamela Liu is having trouble with her
The
leg.
hip, is it? Yeah, it is.
Leg
Left-
injury? A
Oh,
knee.
right knee,
Oh
yeah.
dear.
Well, okay, 30-28. Not going quite as we'd hoped as far as the local team and broadcasters are concerned, but I tell you, it's while Simon Raftery gets on with his business there, just have a think about what they can do to cut out these errors, because it is a question of Singapore committing just a few more errors than the Botswana team.
Yeah, that's true. And then you just want to keep your turnovers to a minimum. So whoever who tidies up the best usually comes off with the win. And with the score at 28-30, there's really nothing between the two teams.
One thing that really impresses me, Parveen, and it's you will know better than most. We always love the idea of well, there you can see the individual quarter scores. 13-9 to Botswana. Singapore came back fighting in the second. It's just the edge to Botswana at the moment. We're in the timeout for medical. It's a 2-minute timeout. But no, one of the things that really impresses me is the way that the girls, without question, accept the judgment of the umpires. And sometimes it is judgment, could be a 50-50. If it goes against you, you really are disappointed, but there's absolutely no question of a talk back, of a snarl or a sneer or a you just get on with it, because discipline is everything in this wonderful game.
Yes, and I think we've been taught from young that, you know, whatever the umpire says, whether it's right or wrong, you just take it and move on.
I'm afraid in many other sports in the world that's not the case. There's a lot of talk back and there's a lot of aggro. But this is a perfect example of how to behave on a sports court. Oh, and that was a really good piece of play again. And it is the Hans girl again, Sarona Hans, that does the damage. It's a vital time with 3 minutes just over left. Singapore really needed to capitalize on that. It is another very, very I was going to say eye through the needle, but Hildah Binang will get another one and makes it. It's 31-28. 3 points of difference, and they've got the possession. Another hugely important situation. Hildah again, look at that, with the step, makes that one pace she's allowed, can't take the second one, but gets the pace and a half with the lift. Singapore now, since that little injury timeout, that medical timeout, has definitely got to do something in 2.5 minutes. Okay, Charamine is there. She desperately needs that one and makes it. It was a bit flatter than we've seen her play them, but at least she made it. 29-32.
So Singapore really needs to settle down quickly, because they've brought on Yasmin Ho as goal attack in replacement of Premila Lim. So every time, you know, a new player is introduced, you get a little bit of time to get used to each other. But they just need to settle down really quickly, because the score is still quite close and plenty of time to catch up.
There is 2 minutes left, just a little under 2 minutes. Oh, that is too far. That was a game too quick. It would have been fabulous. Oh, was it? No, it is definitely Botswana's ball. 1:46. Singapore have allowed them to get away just a little bit, but oh, well, okay, there was some touch interfering there. Tumisang has possession. 33-29, 34-29.
That's a really nice shot.
Good shot, and they get it from the halfway line as well again. So a really, really disappointing Charamine So attack last time with the pass. Why, my gosh, that's a strong 100 pass. And again as well, not so good coming back again. But they have the luxury of a 5-point lead with 1 minute left in this third quarter. Nurul plays it to Premila, and there we go again with Yasmin back on the court and in the action. Charamine now. Yasmin goes over to the far side of the circle. Kimberly Lim is just holding for a moment. 1-2 seconds. Charamine tries to look for position, rolls off it beautifully. That is a fabulous roll away. Oh, what a miss. Goodness me. Well, fortunate. Really, really lucky to get away with that. Takes it for 29, but that's a beautiful roll, wasn't it? 29 seconds left.
It was a beautiful roll.
That's again some really aggressive defending by Botswana. Singapore have got to make this one. Charamine is in possession and makes it for 31-34. Singapore, 9-8 seconds, 7-6, 5-4. It's got to be into position to play it. That's a good defending. But that's it now, and well done. Nurul did a great job in defending that one, because it would have been a very important point to make right at the death at the end of the third quarter. As it is, you have to say, with a 3-point gap, they're still there. 34-31. Botswana have done well. Singapore just managed to squeeze their nose back into the business. Here are the highlights. See there the after that little highlights package of that third quarter. Here are the actual stats, and again the goal percentage still below for Singapore over Botswana. Yeah, we have a look down through turnovers. Yeah, well, 15 Botswana. Obstructions the same. Look at the rebounds. Now that's important. That's an important stat. 6-1. So when you go for the shot, you've got to make sure you're in position, excellent position underneath the net in order to regain possession.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the stats, it's fairly similar in a lot of the different sections of it, but then the goal percentage is probably the one that's most glaring, so Singapore would want to look to improve that stats just to be a bit more competitive.
76%, and individually Yasmin has 80%, Charamine has 76 on her own. So that's their important stats. On the other side, Tumisang, the captain, has performed brilliantly as an individual. 87%. Anything approaching 90 is absolutely superb. And 78 for Hildah. The great thing about Hildah Binang, though, is that she will accept the long ball, and that has given Singapore a lot of problems because there's very little you can do against that. And of course, the out players have been used to using her with that long ball. Here we go then, it's the fourth and final quarter of this fourth placing match. Singapore on the attack. They're behind by 3 goals.
Yeah, this is the real important quarter. I mean, there's no more time. It's just 15 minutes. Whoever does the best wins it.
Botswana finished second runners-up in 2014. And again, they beat Singapore 46-38 in the earlier round. Hildah Binang has actually got the top number of goals scored, 122 before this match. So, you know, quite obviously with an attack like that can be relied on, they're going to be very confident. But Botswana now have a 2-point lead. They got the ball. There's a lot of interpassing here. Hildah comes up again and then moves underneath. Beauty picks it up. Beauty Letsholo and Matshaba now. Oh, and that could be Singapore's. Oh, well, it's not been allowed.
Yes, I think it's a contact call.
That's the calls that the umpires have to make, and again, I say they're never challenged.
Yes, they're respectively,
They're
respectfully acknowledged.
Charmaine So to Kimberly Lim, and then to the bounce pass. Okay, well this will give her a chance to make it 33 here. Charmaine's got it and makes it 33-35. They need a turnover here, Singapore, to get back on level terms. They'll have the ball to follow this from the score, whatever score is made. Oh,
that's a lucky pass.
Yeah, a double nibble at that one, and very, very lucky. 36-33. Premila uses Nurul. Nurul, oh, where were the defenders there? My goodness me. Well
Excellent pass.
spotted, yeah.
Well spotted, yes.
Beautiful work. Yasmin just stood on her own. The luxurious position of taking a lot of time, and that is another good long pass. But that was stepping up, and
Yes, I think her foot was out.
it was. Well, oh yeah, around the baseline there. Yeah, okay.
So
Now,
this is important for Singapore.
definitely. Long ball there. Kimberly Lim picks it up. Oh, it's a lob pass. It's good also. Charamine looks at it. Bounce pass. Yasmin is there. It's going to be in. Surely. It is. For 35. They've got the opportunity to score again here. This could level it up with the centre pass. Shiqi has done really well. Yasmin looks for the ball. Nurul picks it up. And that's quick play from Charamine. She knows how vital this is. They've got the lead at 36 all now. So a really good fight back. 3 minutes gone, just over in this final quarter. Singapore back on level terms. Well, Hildah Binang would have been in a good position there. Micky Lin takes a blow from the ball. Tumisang is not happy with that one. Plays it out to Beauty, who takes her time. And in fact, I saw James almost lifting the whistle to his mouth for the 3 seconds. It didn't happen. Singapore instead have a turnover off a bad pass.
So Singapore is playing with a lot of intent. You know, you can see it from the body language that they believe they can do this. And I think,
Well, if history repeats itself, Berlin, we had Northern Ireland in a similar position to Singapore, and they came through so strongly in the fourth quarter. It was very, very good. Botswana were the team they played, and they allowed them to dominate the final minutes, and Northern Ireland were very, very lucky. Now, this is a little bit more measured. Singapore, not helter-skelter frenetic. It's got to be find the space, find the gap, and there you go. That's when it will develop. It'll be forcing the opponents to do something they don't really want to do, and that was too long. Out of play, but ooh, was that a lucky break or what?
yes, we get second shot at it.
Well, it's from the out, and it was called off the play of Botswana. Gosh, Kimberly Lim did well off guard there, and that's in for 37-36. Just a little over 10 minutes left, and Nurul Baizura will take this now. She's on all the posters all around town, and Nurul, of course, has been in the team a long time, so did well to pick that one up. Kimberly Lim, was that stepping? No, it was a contact.
That was a big elbow.
A big elbow. You're watching the elbows. Oh, well done. The bounce pass is good, and Charamine is up for it and misses, but gets it again. Can't believe that. Oh, 38-36. And I can tell you now, the defender there will be really disappointed. That was That was Motlakaloso that gave it straight back into the lap of Charmaine So.
I think what's a bit different in this quarter for Botswana as well, they seem a little bit more hesitant. You know, they look like they're taking too much care of the ball as opposed to the first 3 quarters.
Okay, well, that's a good make-up there for Tumisang. It's back within 1, but it's Singapore's possession on the half. Oh, my goodness! Nurul. Number 1 rule is don't give it out to the opposition.
Yeah, don't throw it out to no one. So we'll see what Botswana can do. Beautiful intercept by
Micky Lin did well. Now Nurul can make up for this by putting her team in position to up again. Charamine again is only 2.5 meters away. Makes it 39-37. This is really, really important time. Botswana have the centre pass, but a turnover here would be huge. Little touch. An intercept here would be very, very gratefully received. It's not going to happen. Hildah's got it and makes it 38-39, but it'll come back to Singapore. They've only got to keep the status quo. to win this, but that's a much better pass this time from Nurul. And what's happening there? There's a little bit of action.
A little bit of contact on Kimberly Lim.
Yeah. There she is, Kimberly, be happy to receive that one. Oh, and that's going to be out of play, out of court. Botswana retake it. And of course, they will get possession after this attack as well.
So we'll see what Botswana do with it. I mean, they want to be careful, but just not too careful with the pass.
Oh, Shiqi is not... was a little bit unlucky there, but she comes in again. I tell you what, she is driving in for those, and they're forcing the stepping as well. Now that is because it was a very, very active Shiqi putting pressure on, knowing that they've got to make it not just accurate pass, but they've got to make it quick as well. There is another big point for 40 points. Great work for Yasmin Ho. Singapore again, but it's the out players that are really providing them with the opportunities.
Yes, Shiqi has came on really well. I mean, since she was substituted in the second quarter.
Well, they can feel this is countdown time there. A little hand over the top then from Ang. But I tell you, it's really exciting. Hope you're enjoying this wherever you are in the world. I know we've got broadcasts at home here on October. That's out of play, and that was unlucky. Micky Lin just unfortunately couldn't quite make that one. 39-40. Nurul looking for an out. She finds it in Premila. Kimberly Lim now has found Ang, but Kimberly will take it again. Nurul gets into good shape, looking for the pass to Charamine, who makes it. Again, it's another long one across the whole circle. Oh my goodness, that's an attacking mistake by Charamine. So
yeah, it looks like it's another shoulder or elbow. So the attackers will be working to defend and get the ball back.
Just a little under 6 minutes left in this match. The Singapore crowd getting a bit anxious because Botswana are in possession. They'll get possession after this as well. Once they've tried, well, what's happened? Okay, well, it's again, it's still Botswana.
Yeah, little obstruction by Shiqi.
Okay, Matshaba plays it through to Letsholo. Letsholo looking for Hildah Binang. Gets it back nicely. Tumisang, and that's out of play off Binang for a turnover. Singapore will be mightily relieved at that, I can tell you. Long ball, and it comes again, but by golly, Ang is having to work so hard. The wing attack there. So Chedza Matshaba, she doesn't like to give up any possession at all. That's better. So looking for options, has to move it back quickly. Oh my goodness, what's happened there?
I think it's just one of those. Take your eyes off the ball for a second.
So, nervous moments here for Singapore. They're challenging for third place in this Mission Foods Nations Cup, and it's a beauty there for Tumisang. Tumisang makes it for leveling it up at 40 all. And now Botswana have possession back again. Oh, and that was before the whistle, coming into a no-go zone. Wow.
She wasn't behind the line when the center pass was.
There you go.
Played.
Well, that is a big break for Singapore. They've got possession again. Off the foul, Charamine is, well, she wants to get a bit closer to make sure of this one. Uh-oh. She waits. I told you about the rugby just now, didn't I? Okay, Yasmin, she's got a chance to take the lead once again. They will get possession after this. Too close. That's it. It's in. 41-40. It's 10-6 to Singapore. This possession is so important to pick up the point. Absolutely vital. It's a must get. And here we go again. Yasmin is there for 42-40. Under 4 minutes left. Botswana, and that's another big attempt by Premila, but it's gone out of play. And with it again is Sarona Hans. Sarona looking and getting. Beauty Letsholo out left. Together with Matshaba, they bring it up to the circle. Tumisang comes off the play a little bit. Oh, that's a good one, unlucky. It's a really unlucky piece of play, and again, Nurul was right there. It will be Tumisang again. There's a lot of action. Nurul, I tell you what, she's earning her star status as the poster girl, and Hildah this time will have a free shot at goal. She ain't going to miss that one, I can tell you. 41-42, but Nurul will have possession. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Shiqi finds Premila again. Who's moving off the ball? Somebody needs to get space. Kimberly leaves it now. Picks it up, and again, too close for comfort. This time it's Beauty Letsholo that fouls. Kimberly Lim looking for Charamine and finds her well, but oh my goodness, stepping! Charamine says, did I do that? I can't believe it.
And it's quite crucial. I mean, this is going to go down to the wire.
It will.
Whoever who holds their nerves better.
Well, Charamine again, she has so many positives. And here's Tumisang, she'll slot this one in, I can tell you. They've got possession after it. Comes back to the middle. 2 minutes left in this match. Another big attack. Crucial, listen to the crowd getting into this. We knew it was going to be tight. Oh, and a sound, oh my goodness me. Now 2 opportunities for Singapore to score. There's Charmaine So. She can do it from there. She's made it from there. 43-42. They've got it again. 1.5 minutes. Now it's time to slow things down. Singapore have got to slow it down here. Hipping. Kimberly Lim was the one that won that one. Premila makes it. Nurul is in great position. Charmaine is out on the left. Nurul again. Charmaine doesn't commit any fouls or problems. Is in position. Oh yeah, this is good. Just hold possession. 1 minute 12 seconds. Charmaine is there. Drop it. Lovely pass. Here is a real opportunity. Yasmin makes it for 44. 44-42. It's a 1 minute match now. And Hildah, but Tumisang is right there. And it's now 1 point the difference. Ooh, my goodness me, that's a really extraordinary turnover. 44-43, Singapore, it was a must-have. And another one there, but it's, oh my goodness me.
That was lucky.
It was very lucky. Singapore, and you can hear the crowd. They go, ooh. Charmaine did well to keep that in. And you can see that Yasmin is also, just keep that ball moving. Keep the ball moving. 23. Keep it moving. There's 1 point the difference. They've got to play this. Oh my goodness, that is a real... Singapore have it. 13 seconds left. They can count it down. Micky Lin plays it up now. This is easy play. Is in the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over! Singapore have 3rd place in the Mission Foods Nations Cup 2015. They have won an epic battle by 44 goals to 43 against Botswana, and a heroic effort in the end. Wow, what a match and what a finish. Singapore have brought the crowd to life, and I tell you what, we've loved it.
I've loved every minute of it. Probably didn't breathe for the last minute or so, but it was a fantastic job. You know, Singapore was in control all the time in the last quarter, and that's something they should be very proud of.
Well, there, the 2 coaches, Ruth Aitken and Yomi Hong, you've just got to congratulate them, because Botswana held the sway right throughout. They kept the lead all the way through the 3 quarters, and then when it really counts in the final quarter, Singapore have come through and made it count. They held on. They are a little bit lucky a couple of occasions with the turnovers, but ultimately they stuck to their task. They delivered, and wow, what a finish. We'll see the highlights of the whole match here right now. It was a brilliant, brilliant game. Well, there are the stats then of that fabulous matchup. Singapore won it 44-43. 79%, it didn't quite overtake the Botswana percentage in terms of goals, but there was a lot more heart in Singapore's performance, particularly in the final quarter. And there you see the turnover still in favour of Botswana, but there was certainly the attempts, 56 over 52, and then some very, very important and impressive things. Let's go now. We've got the interview. Cheryl Tan in just a couple of moments. Cheryl Tan will be interviewing Micky Lin, the captain of Singapore, for her comments on the performance of Singapore to get third place in this Mission Foods Nations Cup 2015.
Well, Micky, that was a super intense match, nail-biting all the way to the end, and you guys came out as winners. How do you feel?
I'm really happy with the performance of the team today. I thought we came together really nicely and we covered up for each other really well, so I'm very, very pleased with the performance of the team.
It's been a really long year for your team. First the SEA Games, now the Nations Cup. What do you think of your team's performance overall throughout this year?
Yeah, you're right. It's an exciting year for us, and I think we've gathered a lot of crowd and supporters along the way, and I'm glad we ended with a good finish for the year.
Thank you so much.
Well, it really was a very, very impressive match. Ultimately, good for us to commentate on because it was nail-biting right to the end. And the home fans celebrated. I hope you enjoyed it wherever you are, that's for sure. We've got another match coming up. It's going to be Northern Ireland together with Papua New Guinea for the championship title. But in the meantime, this is John Burgess on behalf of Perling Chan, wishing you a very goodbye and hope to see you for the next match in a while.